Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for always stopping by. In today's video, I want to share with us a recipe you can use if you're always facing with the spirit of rejection, hatred, and promise and fail. This recipe works 100% if you follow the instructions I am going to share with us. You just need two ingredients for this powerful recipe. The first one is our original honey and the second one is our milk. If you have a raw milk from the farm, direct farm and milk, you can use it, but if you don't have, you can use anyone you have, you can lay your hands on. Now, most of us complain about rejection, promise and fail, and hatred. These are three things that go hand in hand. These three things are very deadly because it can prevent you from achieving whatever you want to achieve in life. If you're the type that faces with rejection, people reject you for no reason, you get a job within a space of 1 month, you'll be asked to stop working. And when you ask why you are asked to stop working, they will simply tell you they no longer need your services. And the next day they will employ another person for that particular position they said they don't want another person. They sacked you from. Or you get a job, sometimes they will just make you redundant. Before you know it, they will ask you to leave. It's not as if you're not working or your services are no longer needed. Just because of that rejection, they feel that you're not supposed to be in that position. These are things most of us go through. In your family, nobody wants to associate with you, nobody wants to talk to you. It's not because you're a bad person, just because you're facing spirit of rejection. People reject you everywhere you go. In your place of business, you face with rejection. People reject you that to the extent they don't patronize you, they don't buy anything from you. Nobody wants to do any business with you. It's not as if you're a bad person. It's not as if when people buy products from you, their products are not good. Just because of that rejection you're facing, people reject you for no reason. Another one is promise and fail. People will promise you at the verge of fulfilling the promise, they will disappoint you. Even when you've already had hope that this contract is sealed, that this money will get into your hands before 24 hours, within a space of 1 minute, everything will enter story. Everything, as in, you just keep imagining. How come? What happened? What transpired? You can't really place it. These are things people the people encounter on daily basis. Somebody will promise you money. You've already told people you're owing that you're going to give them that amount. You even collected account number, only for you to call the person to give you back to give you the money. The person will not pick your call. Sometimes they will ignore you, sometimes they will pick, and stories will start coming out. You'll be due for a contract. At the verge of signing that contract, they will tell you they don't want to give out the contract again. Just immediately after discharging you, they will give it to another person. These are things people go through on daily basis that they don't know what to do, they don't know how to overcome it. Another one is hatred. People hate you for no reason. In your place of work, people hate you and always conspire against you. In where you live, people hate you for no reason. You've not done anything to them, to the extent that you even pay for a house rent. Within, maybe before your house rent will expire, your landlord will tell you, please don't pay me another rent. Once this one you paid expires, pack and leave my house. You've not done anything to the man, you're not owing him. You greet him, you're in good terms, you rapport well with him. Just because of that spirit of hatred hovering over you, everywhere you go about with it. People will just hate you for no reason. In the public transport, you just sit close to somebody, the person will just start picking offense over nothing. Please, this video is going to help you get out of that problem that you feel that don't have any solution. All you need to do for me is to get your honey, original honey, and your milk. If you have milk from the farm, that is the raw milk you get directly, that you have not been preserved, that have not been processed, please use it. But if you don't have, use the one you can get in your environment. Now, how do you use this powerful ingredients to get rid of rejection, hatred, and promise and fail. Get a bucket of water, add 7 teaspoons, teaspoon, the small spoon you use in feeding children, 7 teaspoons of this honey inside that bucket of water. Then if you're using a powdered milk, get 7 teaspoons too. If you're using the liquid milk, get 7 teaspoons. If you're using the raw milk, get 7 teaspoons. Whatever milk you're using, let it be 7. And then for the milk, if it's the powdered one, when you heap it, to flatten it. Don't make it to be a heap, just flatten it and add it to your bucket of water. Then pray like never before. Tell God to break every yoke of promise and fail, every yoke of hatred, every yoke of rejection following you, making life very difficult for you. Remember that when you encounter these 3 things, you are born to face with poverty, stagnation, and setback, because these 3 things can cause all these things. Imagine you've made plans to get a contract that can change your life, and the contract did not come. You know what that means? You are going back to square one. Sometimes you have even borrowed money to pursue the contract. At the end of the day, you see yourself paying debts that you don't even know how it came about, just because of promise and fail. And that can make you to go back to square one, because you are not facing with debt, payment of debt, which can lead to setback. Any money that come in your hand, you use it to pay for a debt that you are not supposed to pay if the contract was given to you. You can imagine you borrowing money from people, with the hope that your auntie or your uncle will pay you, will give you a particular money he or she promised you. At the end of the day, she will disappoint you and even putting you in debt. These are the things that you don't wish your enemies. So if you're battling with any of these, when you mix the milk and honey, bathe with it. You don't use soap, don't use sponge, just use your soap to take your normal bath, rinse your body, then use this as a cleansing bath. By the time you do this for 3 days, 7 days, 14 days, or 21 days, your testimony is guaranteed 100%. Endeavor to pray, pour out your cry, pour out your supplications to God as you do this assignment. It's only God that answers prayers through natural remedies. So tell God to come to your aid and disappoint your enemies, because most of them you're owing are waiting for a day to jail you because of the time frame they gave you. And when you don't fulfill the promise, they are going to jail you. So do this and tell God to fight your battles. Tell God to liberate you from these 3 things disturbing your life, both your physical life and your spiritual life, and watch God do it for you. Okay? Yes, I've come to the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, and if you've not subscribed, kindly do so to be a full member of this family. Like my videos, share my videos, and if you're a returning subscriber, don't forget to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always stopping by. I really appreciate. Keep supporting the channel by liking my videos and sharing my videos. Thank you once again, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.